Hi, this is Paul, CEO of Therma Vent, and the question on the frequently asked questions that I'm answering is, does Therma Vent work like roof insulation? And the answer is yes and no. Um, Roof insulation in the traditional sense normally is insulation that's put underneath a roof, metal roofs, or sometimes even asphalt roofs. Certain different applications, but just for the sake of talking about it, if you have 2 or 3 inches or 4 inches of insulation, normally it's a poly styrene or some type like that. It would go underneath the roof, and then it would be insulation on your roof. Traditionally, in residential homes, especially, it's a high amount of residential homes actually have the attic insulation in the floor of the attic, not up in the roof. So the ThermaVent does act as a type of insulation, but normally doesn't add to the insulation equivalent R factor, but it does add to the effective R rating. So how it does that is you have the ThermaVent here, and you can see that this is made of polystyrene, and this is like an R4 or something, but it stops the direct heat from passing through. And if you think about how that actually functions, okay, if you go to McDonald's and get a large, let's say iced tea or something, most McDonald's will have a styrofoam cup. Or if you go to a Chick-fil-A or a Sonic, normally it's a styrofoam cup. Let's say you have cold iced tea in there. The cold is not transferred through. In the same way with heat, with styrofoam. The hot, if you have a coffee cup that is styrofoam, I mean, you're talking about a 1/16 of an inch maybe, and it's stopping 180 degrees temperatures from getting to your hand. It's on the outside, it's only like 104 or 5 or something like that. So that shows how well this actually works as a thermal break. I mean, you almost have an inch here, 3/4 of an inch from it stopping that heat from transferring through. If you think about 180-degree liquid inside with a 1/16 of an inch of styrofoam, and it's not allowing that direct heat to transfer through. If you hold a coffee cup, let's say you go to Starbucks and you get a coffee, or anywhere that has actual cardboard paper cups, and you don't use one of those sleeves, it's going to be really hot. And so, I mean, at some points I can't even hold that coffee because it's so hot. I was like, where's the sleeve? They didn't give me a sleeve, or I need to go find one and put it on there for the coffee cup. Okay. So that is how the styrofoam actually stops that direct heat from transferring through. And we have some pretty neat ways to describe the radiant heat and also the convective heat, which we'll get to here in a second. So that is if you actually watch the video. I hope this answered that question about roof insulation. This is a great product. We have seen some amazing results with it, and the tests just do not lie in actual homes. We're not talking about laboratory tests. Laboratory tests are not real in this sense. They're real for whatever tests they do, but it might not be real for your house because there's so many different variables. We've done so many houses that there's so many different variables, and the system has performed really close to the same on almost all of them. It's unlikely that your house is so weird that the system won't work. However, if you have a weird house, contact us. Let us take a look at it. It might be exempt. I'm not sure. Check out the next one, which is going to be what are 3 ways that heat is transferred. Once you get into understanding how heat is transferred and how our ThermaVent product stops it, this is why our product works so well. Thanks for watching.